Toxic chemicals have become a part of everyday life for people living in the Baton Rouge area. Just ask people in the town of Albany who had to evacuate their homes yesterday because of a chemical leak on the interstate. But Bob Goldberger reports everybody seems to agree. Despite the higher risk today, you really are safer than you used to be.
When these chemical cars derailed in Livingston Parish 9 years ago, they opened a new field for public safety officers. At that time, no local police or fire departments had hazardous material response teams. Faced with such deadly disasters, officers practically played it by ear. That all changed soon after the derailment. When this truck started leaking hydrogen chloride yesterday on Interstate 12, 2 different hazmat units responded, State Police and Hammond Fire Department. They immediately determined what chemical was leaking, what hazard it posed to the public, and which neighborhoods needed to be evacuated.
We do know a lot more about the chemicals. We're working very closely with the chemical companies, and we realize that if we have a leak, we know that how far we need to evacuate. And we even add a little bit to that because we want to make sure that no public is compromised whatsoever.
With that in mind, police only evacuated about 30 houses in this neighborhood that was downwind from the truck. Charles Hayes and Pat Dubois were home during the leak. They give officers high marks for acting quickly.
But I think as long as it's handled as it was yesterday, you know, we were contacted immediately, we were told to get out immediately. We followed instructions well. We had no problem getting out.
I think they've done a great job, you know, by coming and inform you, you know, you got to spill, you know, evacuate, and I thought that was great.
Hayes and Dubois realize evacuations are an unfortunate part of life in South Louisiana. After all, as much as 40% of hazardous chemicals produced in this country pass through South Louisiana, either on their way to or from one of our many chemicals